Okay. Clean up my desk a little. Hello. Hi. Pardon me. Right off the bat, if you've seen yesterday's video, rather, and if you've paid attention this week, you know that I've come down with the sickness. I'm done with it. Like with the kid. Can you say this? Can you say you're done with the kids? Or does this sound like wrong? I don't know. Oh God. Hello. I'm just gonna ignore everything else, other than like salutations, I guess. It's better this way. Let me start up. Obra Dinn. Very, very bad headache again. It's weird because I've had a bad headache all week, and I usually only have like it feels like a hangover headache. Like that's the thing. Please, thank you. Hello. Yes. Okay. So that was my week basically. I felt as if I had a very bad hangover. And I was like congested in my face, of course, but it was wacky because it started. Oh, it's still a little bit too loud, to be honest. Like the whole thing started, and I thought nothing much of it. I had a very high fever, and it subsided again after a day. And then I had a very bad headache, and I was so grumpy and annoyed until I realized, hey, this feels like an actual hangover headache. Why does it feel that way? I was saying to Secretary that it's unlike any headache I usually have, because I have a lot of headaches, obviously. You might know that if you've like listened to me for 10 minutes at a time. And then I realized it feels like a hangover. But yes, without the fun part. I don't think there's like much of a fun part in getting drunk anymore, to be honest. Like, I don't know, but I've changed in recent years. My opinion on that. So, we're back in Obra Dinn. I wish the game had like a chronological order of what you solved. Then again, I guess this is what we did last. Sungisati, the ship's steward, was spiked by a terrible beast, but I'm not sure it's right because this guy's supposedly very hard, unlike me, and could be wrong. How's everybody Obra Diddly doing? Very nice, thank you, Dad. I'm doing fine. I'm surrounded by death and decay, but I'm not losing hope. You know, I'm keeping my head up because otherwise I would be drowning in guts and blood. These people, I don't even know if they're really dead or if it's all in my head. But it's a lot of fun, thank you very much. It's a lot of fun, I just don't know where to continue. If this was real, I would have most likely shot myself. How many fates have we solved? Let's see. Wait. Wrong button. Le Crew. I think. Wait, if we go towards the end, that's quicker, right? The backup tells you more. We're more than halfway there, but at this point we're living on a prayer because I don't know how to continue really. Like, these are the unknown fates, the ones that disappeared, I believe. Whereas the black lines are the ones that we have successfully solved. And at this point, a lot of it is so-called guesswork. We could take a look who's standing next to Alfred Klestil, the bosun, to see whether he could be a Frenchman and the bosun's mate. And whether we have seen this person before. Where's the bosun? Over here. There's no one really next to him. I mean, this seaman, but he is correctly solved. So where could the bosun's mate be? Why is the carpenter not together with the carpenter's mate? Do you think they didn't really like each other much? Remember when people would get a flu or something similar in severeness and thought it was corona? Oh, yeah, I remember 2021 where like the flu was basically non-existent somehow. Very interesting, right? I also had like 7 colds or 8 colds in the past 3 years. But no corona. And suddenly it hits me, and I don't even know how or why, to be honest. And it wasn't as bad as my last few colds. That I can tell you, it was just different. And now Secretary has it. And earlier this evening, Baby got a fever. So, thumbs up. You know what's worse than having, like, the big C in 2023? Having the big C and having to take care of your wife and child. We solved all of these, right? The midshipmen. They are very small. They could be called midshipmen, actually. I think they missed a trick there. Like, it could have been very haha funny. Solved all of the fates in this game. At this point, it's all about logic and deduction. You mean guesswork and luck. That's what you mean. This guy is supposedly 2 difficulty. 7 memories. We have no idea other than he was speared by one of the Beastie Boys. He was here. Pardon me. He was on the cargo deck. That means he must be like a regular seaman, right? Especially considering that he's also like in the shooting squad. We have a few seamen left. How many? 4 seamen are left. You think he looks like a... I think he looks like a Patrick O'Hagan, actually. I don't know what it is about him, but I would strike him as like Irish. Oh my god. Ah, hell yeah. Oh, it feels very bad. Ah, yes, the helmsman is solved as well. Oh, and we correctly deduced that Henry is still alive. Wait, who was the 3rd one? Oh, Patrick, the helmsman, and the surgeon. If it didn't solve the carpenters yet, I think I did something wrong with the carpenters. Maybe the black man is actually the carpenter, and yeah, no, that can't be right. Like, he is... Maybe he wasn't... How is it so hard? I mean, he's the only one with this getup, basically. He must either be the cook or the carpenter. And we have the cook already, because it's this guy. So why is he not solved? Do you think he wasn't spiked by a terrible beast? Why is he supposedly hard? I mean, other than rigor mortis. He says, come on, boss. No, wait, is it... Come on, boss. Get down, catch. It's already done for Nick. Holy shit, did I mistake them? And he's the actual carpenter, and he's the carpenter's mate. Is the ship not racist enough for my taste? I mean, like, for my, like, assumptions, not taste. Jesus. Let's just switch. Oh, I don't know if it fixes anything if we switch these two. So this is not Winston Smith, or rather Marcus Gibbs. And this is Winston Smith. Nothing changed. Why is he 3 difficulty and he's 2 difficult? No, he's also 3 difficult. What? Didn't it say 2 earlier? No, it said 3, but I was confused because like he has a very unique look. I don't know. Shall we? Where is he? Where the memory at? This way he died. We just need to move a little over here. He died in Soldiers of the Sea. Is it this guy? No. Wait, I'm too far. One of these spiked fellows. Hey. Are you the Cubner boy? One of the scenes answers all these questions. Well, we'll take a look if we can find it. Yeah, who is the boss? It's the wrong scene, I think. Or maybe we can go from here. Oh no.
Hey. Come on, boss. No, get there. Hey.
It's done for Nick, so who's dead? Because whoever's dead is Nick. Is it carrying Nick? I forgot how, like, incredibly cool the music is. Which one of these is Nick? Who Nick at? Oh god, that's all wrong. Where is Nick at? Nick? Pause. At. There's no Nick left. Where's this Nick? Did I solve him already? Do they mean him? Nichols? That could be a Nick. This one? Nicholas? Nicholas Botterill. Did I not see that, or am I blind? Must be him, right? Nicholas Botterill. That's him. Where the fuck is he? The topman. There he is. This is Nicholas. Because Nick is already dead. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. We have solved Nicholas Botterill. Ah. Well, he's the carpenter's mate. This is... No, I refuse to believe that. No, why is the black man the carpenter? This is like some woke diversity bullshit. Really? When, in which year does this game play? Were they even allowed to have, like, jobs like that? I am fully, like, my expectations have been fully, what's it called? Subversionized? I don't know. Okay, I mean, good on him. Also good on, like, the developers not calling a black character literally Gibbs. Have we done these? Oh, it's Lightning Hand. It's Lightning Hand. Lightning Hand, which name do you want to give to you? Who do you think you are? Are you Huang Li, Chi Sang, or Li Hong? Or Wai Li, or are you... No, you're not Maba. Surely you're not Maba. I don't have many left. Can we do this today? Who the fuck could Maba be? Which one of these looks like a Maba? Maybe it is actually Maba. No, this must be Maba. Oh god, going back and like doing all this unknown attacker stuff will be annoying. You're Ligma. What's Ligma? There's no Ligma here. Ship is English. Slavery in England had been abolished at this point. Subverted is the word I'm looking for as well. Was UK ever big on slavery, really? Oh god, Lambda, you're being so fucking ignorant, I can't believe it. The British were the biggest slavers of all. I don't know. I wasn't alive back then. You expect me to, like, learn? Read? And not be ignorant? We don't talk about Ligma? Ligma Balls. That's a cool last name, I have to tell you. Like, if your last name is Balls, then I'm sure you've been both bullied a lot in school, but also you were better for it, I think. Who else can we solve? We don't know what happened with Nathan Peters? Oh, he disappeared. I mean, it is just moments before disaster, right? Oh, he tried to save his mate. So we solved these. This is John Davies. Oh, yeah. It's Davy James, which... Oh, he's met an unknown fate. He disappeared in Escape. Pardon me. Well, I don't really want to guess too much for this. I would rather like solve Lightning Hand's fate. Actually, up here. Oh, there's... Have we taken a look at this guy yet? Abraham Akbar. Which also sounds like a name an AI could have come up with, to be honest. We're diving into Lightning Hand now. Not the biggest, but they were an important part in slavery trade. Well, they had the ships, right? The UK had the ships. You know, I thought a lot of the slavery thing was like an American, like, hobby. I don't know. Oh, I wonder when we'll get his name. I mean, he must be a topman, right? Since he's like, jumping around up here. How many topmen do we have left? He must be the only British topman, because he's certainly not Mother. And he's also no Chinese person. And maybe we can find Mother now. He's not solved because we don't know who shot him. This is like another Chinese person. The Chinese are very hard to solve, and the game knows it. So if they're still here, but they're crossed out, that means that I did put them somewhere, but their fate isn't solved, which means I should look into Martin Parrott again, because the third mate, that should be doable. Same as the Bosun's mate. Where could Charles Minor be? Like all of these exotic names, I'm sure I should be able to solve them. Look, it's, whatchamacallit again? The New Guinea guy. Was it New... Oh my god, look at this! Can we zoom in on you? He met an unknown fate? I don't know, I would say he most likely fell down? Maybe I should look up. Can I go back and look up? Oh, look at that. I wish I could be down here during the scene. So we go into this one again. Charles Mine, he's a French, which he ran away. I have seen no white flags on this ship. We can't see shit up here. Have we solved his cause of death? Electrocuted. Was it really the electrocution that killed him, or... I guess there's no point in mulling over that. We first need to solve his name. How do you find out a Chinese person's name without asking them? Like, honestly. Let's go back up again. Also, I need to drink something. Spain, France, and Dutch were major proponents of slavery. Really? Really? You know what? You don't learn a lot about slavery in Germany, to be honest. It's almost as if we are occupied by our own history. It's curious, right? Different countries learn like different parts of history like very specifically, I think I've talked about this before. Like in Germany, everything, like after the age of 12, like all history in schools is all World War II. It's very boring, I have to tell you, if you like get that drilled onto your head for like 6 to 8 years. I was very happy to learn a little bit about the Cold War during grade 10 or something, I think, and that was just because our teacher like did it on a whim. I don't think he had to. Like it was not in the curriculum, so. And I love history as a subject, and don't get me wrong, it's important to know like what happened in World War II and stuff. But I loved when history was about like these. And it's like a very specific German thing about these like small German vassal states and stuff. Like that was really when I was really interested in history. Basically everything leading up to World War I was very interested in. But I can't tell you like anything about it anymore because it's been 20 years since I learned it. Should read up on it again. Maybe I can find my old books. Okay, how do I solve the Chinese problem? How can I solve something that an AI couldn't? Like, I don't think an AI could tell these people apart. Because that's the problem with AIs, right? They're like blind. They wouldn't even be able to tell that this unknown soul is Chinese. Are there more Chinese people here? No, just the top men. I have 1, 2, 3 Chinese people, 4 Chinese. Wait, how do I have 4 Chinese people? Maybe this guy is not Chinese. Can I? Does this work? There's too many Chinese on this ship. City-States? Giant empires is where it's at. Oh yeah. Heiliger Römischer Reich Deutscher Nation. That was also one, like, I really liked that. That was like grade 6 or something. We learned that. I kind of want to guess Lightning Hand's name. What do you think sounds most like Lightning Hand? What could Lightning Hand be in Chinese? Maybe they were cheeky, and they actually named the one killed by lightning, like with the Chinese word for lightning. Maybe Sang is like lightning in Chinese, you know? I don't want to guess, Joe. He's an unknown top man. And maybe we can find a person with like two difficulty. Here, who dat? Duncan McKay, the person met an unknown fate. Well, he disappeared in Doom, so we can't really solve him. Chances are he drowned, but I don't know. Can you just drown by accident? Isn't that also a thing? Like, does there always have to be a culprit? I'm not Hercule Poirot. I'm not Miss Marple. How would I know how these people died? This guy's, well, like, we know who shot him. Don't know who he is, though. I know about the bunk beds for the Chinese, but you couldn't see anything in the bunk beds. Like, that was the thing. And then you said, oh, it would be too easy if you could, so I don't really understand. We're trying to go with this hint again. Do we... Crew. Ships are huge, aren't they? Very interesting. I also don't know who to dive into for this, really. This door's still closed. Now that's very curious, isn't it? It's almost as if there's something in there that I want. I mean, it leads me downstairs further, right? This is open. How do I get in? I could see enough. Alright, we're gonna try again then. I mean, like, this is as obvious a hint as you can give me, really, isn't it? Without spoiling anything, so I'm gonna... I'll try my best. What was it? This guy, right? I had to dive into this dude to see, like, the bunkie beds. The Obra Dinn may seem like a huge ship, but the ship after which it was modeled, the HMS Leopard, was much, much bigger. While the Obra Dinn had a register of 60, the Leopard regularly had a crew of 300. 300 fucking people? Like, that's more people than I've ever seen in real life, I think. Okay, let's see. The Chinese are sleeping here, I believe. 39. Let's take a look at the crew manifest. 39 is Chinese. Jisang, top man. Should I have taken a look at their shoes? Can I somehow glitch my way into them? Like, is one of them missing a foot and it didn't notice? 2 feet. Healthy amount. 2 feet again. That's how many you want, I believe. This guy is also having 2 feet in his hammock, and so is this dude. I can say dude because I fully know that there are no women left that we can identify. I can't tell if a foot is missing on this one for number 41. So Wiley could be one-footed. But I don't think he is. Because why would you have like a handicapped topman? Topman without a foot, that would be funny. Imagine him jumping around on the ropes up there. Like doing some acrobatic tricks. I think that would be one reason to have him, actually. How do I identify? Like, honestly, like, do I go by shoes? Is that it? Because... like, this guy is wearing, like, the brightest white socks I've ever seen. 38. Do I have to write it down? 38 bright white socks. I might as well. What do I have here to write on? Insurance papers. Yes, sure. I don't really care. Where's my pen? 38. They already have a monkey? ML, that was very racist. Bright white socks. You'd think I would really love, like, identifying people by their feet, but it's men, so, you know, I'd rather leave it and take it. What about this guy? How do we describe his shoe work? He looks... I don't know, what does this look like? The graphics are not really helping right now. Everything is very grainy and, like, dotty, and... 39 was wearing, like, ballet slippers or something. Let's take a look at 40. How would I describe that, really? How would I describe this foot and leg? Is it a bare leg? Does it look like a bare leg? Let's say 40 is bare-legged. I'm sure I have to go back into the scene where they're all in, like, the crow's nest thingy to identify him. The problem is 41 is also bare-legged. And I can't really take measurements of the shoe size or something, right? Also, there's like 3 of them here and 2 of them here. How many Chinese people do I have? I thought I only had 4. What about 38? 38 I can't even see. No, 38 I had like the bright white socks. Wait, this guy's suddenly 59. George Shirley? A British man? A regular seaman? Well, I won't bother with him, will I? Let's see if we can solve this with what we have. We have 3 hints towards our Chinese mystery man. It's all about shoes. Ugh. Not a huge fan of shoes, you know. They're okay, I mean, but you know, sometimes you need them. Yeah. I was on the Batavia, the ship from 1619 that had about 450 people on board when it crashed and was tiny compared to the ship. The deck where most people slept was about 1 to 1.25 meters in height. You had to crouch on that deck. You were there? Did you survive, Lightning Hand? How did you do it? Also, are you a dwarf? Okay, how can you, what? Only 1 meter high? Like, everyone must have had some horrible back pain. Okay, let's take a look. You think he could be the bare-legged one? Let's take a look at the one with the bright white shoe. Like, that could be... these are the ballet shoes. Like, this is the ballet guy. Hello, you are number 39. You are Jisang. You are bare-legged. But wait, are you even... No, you're not even Chinese. Did I see, like, these... I don't know. This guy's not Chinese either. Why am I bothering with him? Shit. Suddenly I'm missing the Chinese people. Can we tell? You are the white socks dude. You're number 38. Huang Li. Oh my god. It is correct. You even got photos? Did you travel back in time? Here we go, Louis Walker. 3 more feats, correct. Can we do this today? There's not much left to this, is there? Other than me dying right at the very end, I'm sure. Have you fully recovered from the pixie? Not quite, but I'm feeling much, much better than I did a few days ago. Mind you that I had like a very bad cough from an actual cold a few weeks back already, so I went into that weekend, which is not a good thing, I think. But you can't help it. If you catch it, you catch it, right? It's like both Pokemon and 8. You solved the Chinese topman in the exact way the game wants you to. Wait, but I'm missing a few, aren't I? There's a few Chinese left. Can I just guess them? I have 2 Chinese people left. Where are they at? Only 2 of them. This guy, for example. Is he Chinese? He must be Chinese. He's sitting on the thing, Chinese style. Where's the other Chinese dude though? Wish there was a button. Only show me unsolved fates. Sure could solve a few more if I went back into them. Just due to, like, solving who shot them or something. Let's go by this, actually. Okay, Martin Parrott. It's unknown what happened to him, but we should be able to solve this. It's this guy. It's the important-looking man. We really think he's the third mate. It doesn't tell us where he disappeared. That's curious. He's not dead yet. You think he's alive? Martin's alive. Let's take a look and what is the most recent memory? Is it that? The Doom. It doesn't say that he disappeared in the Doom, which is curious. We can take a look, because Abigail's right over here. There she is. Fun fact about loose walkers: people in the game die, they're trapped in their hammocks, buried at sea. Loose Walker is the last person in the entire game to die besides the captain, so he's never put in his hammock and buried at sea. His hammock, number 44, is still hanging on the gun deck in the present. Oh, that's an interesting... Like, is that an actual... I guess it's an actual thing that they do, right? They hang... Like, take down your hammock out of respect and stuff. Very interesting. Very interesting. Why is he, like, bothering dragging this half-person, actually? Also, what is this supposed to be? This guy is so badass, like dual wielding these pistols, rather. So what happened with Martin Parrott, though? You think he turned into a bird and flew away due to his name? What happens directly after Doom Part 8? The disappearances, right? Why is he not in here? Why is he not in the disappearances? That's curious, isn't it? Did he die here? Oh my god, did he fall on his fucking saber and slash himself? No, like that's a freak accident. If I've ever seen one. Like, this is some Final Destination shit. Let's try. How do we do that? How do we... Like, we can't, because he's not the one that died in this. Can we even put him as, like, anything? No. Wait, he's solved? Is he solved? Put as unknown, but not solved. Why can I not... Am I... Yeah, but can I not put what happened with him because I legit don't know? Is something missing in the scene? Well, I would say he drowned. Also, he's a Chinese fellow. Drowned by monster. And he is... Maybe we can actually solve him. Like, 40 was bare-legged. We don't know anything about 41. Oh. He shows a little bit of leg. He's 41 though. He's wily. Wily exactly, you ask? Just because. It was a pun, by the way. He disappeared. He was torn apart. Let's lose Walker. She's not gonna dance on more parties. Anyone up here, maybe? Oh, yeah. The helmsman. He got grabbed. Can we step over this? Excuse me? No? buckets. Oh, my headache is like acting up now. Oh, this is supposed to be water. The graphics are just whack. These are like water holes where the water flows in and out. Another hint in the scene about the bosun's mate. Wait. This is the no, just the gunner? Who the fuck was the bosun again? This guy, right? The one with the hat. No, yes. Is he the bosun's mate then? No. What is he? Let's take him apart, kind of like the beast is doing. He's wearing a hat. And a vest. Very prominent nose. There's a hint about the bosun's mate. Like a sword stuck in here. So it must have been his. Is he the bosun's mate? No, he's the third mate. He's important. He's Martin Parrott. Give me a quick second. Alright, sorry, I had to like blow my nose. It feels so satisfying if something comes out. Sorry, but I guess if you've ever had a really bad cold and you have to sneeze and then afterwards you blow your nose and there's like just massive amount of like snot and mucus coming out. Well, that's the fucking best, isn't it? You really go and you have it in your tissue and it's full, right? It's really full and you squish around in it and it's like really viscous, I think is the word I'm looking for. Really dense and oh, I love that. Like that's the best part of a cold when you get this shit out of your system. What do we do here though? Like music about colds, maybe one thing, but we have to play this video game. What hint could Emma be talking about? Is it the weaponry? Like, is it the sword? It must be his sword because he doesn't have a weapon. He must have stuck it in and then the thing grabs him and he's going, oh no, how can it be? And then he comes and tries to spear, like, the tentacle and help him. But why? He's a regular seaman. Pardon me. We can't solve him either. I'm sure he fell on his sword and like... If he did, then where the fuck is his corpse? Did it get washed down? Women. I don't think I can learn anything from this scene. Oh, no. I don't think I can. As much as I'm trying to see and find a hint. It could be Li Hong. I don't know. I would love to solve Maba as well. Who the fuck could Maba be? God damn it. Let's just randomly get through something. We might find something. We did all of that. We did all of that. We did all of that. It's unimportant. Go through the rest of the Doom scenes again. Well, the problem is like accessing them again. If the game had like, that's the one thing I criticize about the game is the. How would you even put it? Like the gameplay is just not tight enough. It's a little bit too vague to access what you want to do. If you could just dive into a memory and then at the press of a button or something, go into the previous memory. I wouldn't, pardon me, I wouldn't call it too easy. No, I would call it accessible. And I know accessibility is like one of these buzzwords which you can basically interchange with like fatty tier difficulty. But it's really annoying having to go through like this weird ass map feature. The map itself is fine. Like if you take a look at how do we access it easy? If we take a look at this, it gives us an overview of what happened in which order. But if I could just click on this, boop, and you're inside the memory, how great would that fucking be? Just imagine. That would be amazing. And I have to fish around for these Doom thingies. Like, Doom started with them clubbing each other? I mean, Nathan disappeared, didn't he? Oh, I'm sure this is Maba. Like, this must be Maba. It could be Hamadou. Shit. I don't want to sound racist, but like, there's not many black people on this ship. You know, there's like 3 of them, and 2 of them are already dead. Maba is a top man, and he's hanging out with another top man next to him. And yet another top man over here. So if these are all top men, then he must be Maba. He met an unknown fate, though, because he disappeared in the Doom. Fuck this. I swear to God. I bet you use fast travel too. We've had this conversation a few streams back, and I said, no, I wouldn't. I always used, like, carriages. I like carriages. A restricted amount of locations, I'm fine with. Being able to fast travel to any old location that you found is boring. But I always like using like in-law sensible travel systems. Like the, what are they called? The Striders or something in Morrowind? Or the carriage system in Skyrim? What even was the travel system in Oblivion? I haven't really used that, right? But I didn't really play that much Oblivion to begin with. So I like that. I like if I can enter a vehicle or something. Bonus points if it just delivers you there instead of just fading to black. It actually does deliver you basically, and you can just watch. Like that would be amazing. Like if you could interact at any given point in time and get off the travel system. Or bonus points if you have to wait for the carriage to actually arrive at like where you are. You have to wait for it to arrive, you have to board it, and then you have to wait until you reach your actual destination. And it's quicker, courtesy of it being an animal carrying like the carriage rather than you walking. So it's only a time save thing because of the mode of transportation rather than like instant teleportation. That would be... Morrowind had so many travel systems, it's ridiculous. I only remember like the huge strider thingies. I guess by boat was also a thing. What are the others, Samuel? The person disappeared, right? So this doesn't really help us. Like Doom 1, useless. You played Skyrim? Yeah, who the fuck didn't? Like, honestly, like, do you know a person that hasn't played Skyrim? Okay, suddenly Doom 6. I would have liked like a Doom 2 or Doom 3, maybe, but Doom 6 is fine too. This is where they exploded him. What even am I looking for, actually? Oh, the Mark and Recall! Yes, I used that spell as well. Oh, what was it called? Divine Intervention or something? Right? I remember that. Yeah, my friend told me about it. I didn't know what it did, and then I learned about it, and I made frequent use of it. I set my mark at like my home. Somewhere close to Vivek, I think. And then I went exploring, and then went back when I got stuck. I have not played Skyrim. Get out of town, okay? You're lying. You're not, like, you're being for shit. Like, you know. Well, take a look at that. He's not solved. How come he's not solved? Is it because we're missing 2 people? You'd think he would have been solved earlier. Again, this one. I think, like, this one we should be able to solve. Like, this guy. I kind of want to do him. He looks sexy. I want to do him. I have no hint whatsoever who he could be, really. I've legit not played Skyrim. Yeah. And I've never taken a look at a naked woman. Oh, I swear I have, okay? I swear. You want a public transportation system where you have an elderly person giving law snippets, insisting on trying to make small talk every minute. No, I just... God, imagine if you could just actually board a carriage in real life, though. Like, that's what I want. I want us to go back to the Middle Ages, thank you very much. Please. The internet was a mistake, and so was the Industrial Revolution, and like all of its consequences. Can we... Dum-dum? Yeah? What? There's nothing we can do in this one, I think. I need to actually find Doom 2, I think. Like, Doom 2... perfectly serviceable. Nope. Wrong one. And then again, there's a lot of people here. Let's check this out. Done. That's a monster. Done. Nathan Peters, but he disappeared, I think. Yep. Abraham Akbar. Who is this? Who are you? Who is this guy? We have 9 memories of him. Must be a Russian guy. Where is he? Yeah, he's like playing. He's like playing next to the Russians. Do we have a Russian dude left? No. Oh, I'm just afraid of all of these that are crossed out right now being wrong. I mean, we have a Russian guy left. Leonid Volkov, this guy, he's not solved either. But mostly because we don't know who shot him. Didn't he get shot by a woman? No, he got shot by a man. I kind of want to check him out real quick. I know I'm jumping around here, but... I need to find, like, just a tiny crumb of knowledge. Just one lead to get me further. Like, every fate solved is a little bit closer to heaven. This guy. There he is, Leonid. He killed Paul. We don't know that he's... we do know that he's Leonid, because we have deduced as much by correctly solving this, right? He was killed by the top man. This is the top man. It's just that we don't know who shot the top man. Was it woman or was it man? Who that? David James. Why is he on here? He's hanging out there. Like, he looks like a little boy. He must be a little boy. Look at him. He's like very small. So let's take a look at Leonid's fate. Maybe we can deduce who shot him. Woman. And we know that this is Emily Jackson. So he was shot by Miss Jackson. Emily. Right, because we've correctly deduced the women due to the wedding ring. So we have solved him, basically. Henry and, like, Hoskett. And the captain... Wait, did the captain shoot him? No. No. Very clearly his chest cavity is being blown open from this direction. Which, oh my god, it must have hurt. Look at this. He's, like, popping up like a balloon. Imagine getting like... What's it called? Like, being the captain and the women are shooting the men. Not being stood up, but it's like being shown up or something. What do you call it? Okay, so we have solved Leonid. Basically. Two more, so it does get actually solved. Are there some I'm confident in? She shot him with 20 millimeters. What's like a regular what's a regular bullet size? 7 or something? Is 7 millimeters? Is that like or 9 millimeter? And it's the diameter, right? It's like it's not the circumference, it's the diameter, right? Of a bullet, or is it a radius? No, the radius would be huge. It has to be the diameter. I wish we knew who the fuck the bosun's mate was. Where is he? Which one of these guys could be his mate? What does a bosun do again? Like, let's read up. Maybe it's a knowledge issue. Boatswain. Bosun. Foreman in charge of general crew operations and the equipment required to sail the ship. Is there anyone that looks like he fits the description? In charge of the equipment required to sail the ship. Radius is half the diameter? I know. I know that radius is half the diameter. Circumference is like going around it. But it's not circumference, is it? Like bullet types? I thought bullet types were like diameter. He's a seaman's boss. That's why he's called the bosun. So if he's the seaman's boss, what does this tell us about the people next to him? Like, there's a regular seaman next to him. And then the carpenter. Maybe they were friends. Why is his mate not next to him? Like, do you think they had a falling out or something? Did they forget? Like, did the artist forget to like draw the bosun's mate? How many seamen do we have left? He doesn't look very like Chinese. Could be a British seaman. Either Alexander Booth or George Shirley. Perished in Escape Part 1. Maybe his mate was with him. Now we've solved all of these. His mate was not with him when he died. You talk about it. Where's my Frenchman? Oh, his mate was torn apart. Okay, so in the Doom, one of the people that died or disappeared. Is Maba a Frenchman? No, New Guinea. Okay. Is he the bosun's mate? That's it. There's not many people left that were torn apart by the beast. What do you even call being torn apart by a beast? Is the bosun's mate even French? Yeah. Where's my Frenchman? Where is my Frenchman? Was the bosun here with him? No. Who's talking to him? Who's telling him he was torn apart? And then we need to take like a cross section. Who talked to this person before? Where was it? Who's talking with him? Where's my Frenchman? The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart. Who's talking to him? Was it Thomas telling him that? It might be best to revisit the scene. Very close as well, isn't it? Right down here. See who he was talking with. Then we need to retrace the steps of this person. Jesus Christ, I feel like an actual detective. Ah, shit, there's two of them. Who's talking to him? Is it Ollis? Let's listen. Who could have said that? I think it was John Davies. So where was John Davies? I need to now take a look at the memories where John Davies is in. He could have been in all of them. Like, that's a problem. I think he's one of these. You think he's like, no. No, he doesn't do this shit. John Davies was here. And Timothy Butamore was basically being torn apart, and he's not solved yet. But you guys said that this is a very Scottish way of, like, being tattooed. Right? It's not a very French way. It is painful to watch. And somehow, Automod... I don't even know why Automod is a thing again. Has held back. Why are you sending me the Marinier again? Emil. It hasn't helped earlier. It won't help this time. Where's Automod bitching? Automod is a retard. So Is it that? Is that like the boss's mate? Is that a Frenchman? Really, just because of what he's wearing? Do they actually expect of you to look up like French fashion on sea? But it doesn't really help us. Well, it says he was torn apart. Maybe we can just torn apart. Beast. Oh my god, I can't believe it. What? No! I refuse to take this one. Why is he the bosun's mate? He looks like the most seaman I've ever seen on sea. And now once more I didn't pay attention who we solved. How do you not know about Telnyashka? It's a Telnyashka now. Okay, we solved Charles Minor, the bosun's mate, and we also solved... Did it solve the other guy? Like the Scotsman? No, it didn't solve him yet. I don't understand that. Something must be wrong. But he is Timothy Butemore. Or Butment. I don't know how to pronounce it. They expect you to notice that he is always near the boss, and is he? Except for in the one drawing you have of the crew where he is not. Like, that is nowhere near the bosun. There's like 10 other people that are closer to him than this guy. He's like standing here going, "Oi, mate, what's going on here?" He doesn't even look French. You know, he's not wearing like a beret. He like has no like twirly mustache. There's no baguette anywhere near him. Neither wine nor cheese. How would you know he's French? Fuck this shit. This is definitely not racist enough. Okay, who do we solve now? Like, what do we get Hagambo now? I don't think we've heard him talk. The bosun's mate. No, he could have talked here. I don't know. Oi, Levate. Oh no, down below. That was him. My best impression as well. Oh, how do we solve this? Upstairs? No. There. Is he depressed and he has a cigarette? No! No, that would have been a good hint. He's also not reading a newspaper and fiddling with little children or something. I don't know. Can we get some more French stereotypes in here? He never talks. He never sees Steph directly either. This is bullshit. Where do we go now? Like, a little bit of, like, guidance game. Something that's, like, half solved. That's what I'm looking for here. And maybe a button to, like, hide all of the solved fates. There's nothing really half solved anymore. Like, we know the people that have disappeared. We don't know a lot about Maba. Did Maba die? He disappeared in the Doom. What happened to this guy? Shit. What about, like, there's a Chinese fellow that we haven't solved yet. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. That's clearly Maba. Shit. No. That's Maba. Where's Maba gone? Maba. I accidental lead. That's not a good... That's not a good thing to solve it. Like, this is better. Going from here. Like this guy. Like, we have a Chinese fellow left, so he must be Li Hong. He's with the other top men, so he must be another top man. Oh god. Okay. Oh, looks like I have all the top men already. The ship's steward is definitely not right. Like, why would he hang out with top men? Oh, God damn it. Oh, we might not complete this game today. I'm so sorry. My head is just pounding too hard. It's getting too much again. The game is really doing a number on me. As easy and like as enjoyable as it was at first, it does get quite convoluted. Courtesy of like so much to go through. I think any less than it would be boring. Who could he be? I'm like, he has two memories. We should be able to solve it. Is it a corpse that's hanging out the window? Over here? To this guy? What's she saying? Pippin? How can you do this? Let me go. Give you a will ya? He shots Captain. No, he says give it up. What does he sound like? Give it up. Sounds a little bit like I don't know, I don't want to sound too racist. I think he's British. Like, he's a stock standard British guy. He's Alexander. He's George. He's none of them. He's a top man. Definitely not Chinese or Russian. He's not Maba, is he? There's so many top men left. Is he Timothy Butemore? I thought this guy was Timothy Butemore. Maybe this is not Omid Gul, but like, he looks very Persian. Like, if he's not Omid Gul, then I don't know who he is. I said there's not much left for him. So like, the top men are hanging around here and back there. Are they though? There's like this one top man here, two top men. That's why I thought he was Maba. Is there anyone else that looks more like a Maba than this guy? He could be Maba. He doesn't look very Indian, does he? He could be Hamadou. Or he could be Maba. And this is Hamadou. People usually identify Maba very fast because he's so unique. Is Maba the monkey? No. Do I have to count the people now and see that, oh, there's a monkey missing? That I don't want to sound racist saying this here. It's just that you saying that he's very unique makes me think that there's something that should like immediately make me identify him. Is he Maba? Like these two, like maybe he is Maba, but he looks very Persian due to his like turban head. No, he's Omid. Who the fuck's Maba? This guy Maba. He's easy to solve, but where the fuck was he in this one? How is this supposed to be easy to solve? Only in here. Oh, Lambda? What? Ah. Are you Maba? No. No, please, I want to do it in front. Thank you. Maba is you. Oh, that was the best joke anyone has ever like said all day. Lightning Hand. I love it so much. That was so good. Oh, oh, it really tickled me deep down below my balls. Oh, Maba is you. God damn it, I might as well like shut down the stream. This will not be top. Oh, what is going on? Maybe you guys were tricking me. Maybe I misread it due to autism, and you guys said, "Oh yeah, Scotland, famously known for these tattoos," and you were like being sarcastic. And this guy's actually Maba. Oh my god! Fuck off! This guy's Maba. What? What? Wait. Which nationality was Maba again? You guys were actually tricking me? I can't believe it. I took you at face value. Said this? Who said, yeah, Scotsman, very famous for the weird ass tattoos, and I just took it. And I believed it. Oh, fuck you. It was you. Of course it was you. Of course it was. Where's Maba? New Guinea? Okay, where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Where's off this guy now? Yeah. I mean, what do I do with the rest? Is there anyone unsolved? Other than like the doomies. And the women. Well, I obviously don't know where the women are. Do I need to solve the women before I get to the bargain thingy? I don't know who this guy is, apparently. He was with him here. He's like wearing the same guy as the midshipman. Isn't he? And he's with the second mate. And the fourth mate. But that's when he comes back and gets shot. It doesn't really matter. Don't think about it too hard. Not that many left. I think he's a Stewart. Does he look Indian to you? Maybe he's Philip Dahl. Maybe he's Philip Dahl. I mean, he's awfully close to the captain's wife over here, isn't he? Captain Stewart, Philip Dahl. But who's the other guy then? I don't know. Like, you giving me a hint, don't think about it too hard at this point feels a little bit disingenuous, to be honest. But this guy's also wearing the same attire, though. Like, he has a like a skirt thing going on as well. Who is this guy? Apron? Yeah, that's what I was going for. So these two are basically locked, right? I don't know who Martin Parrott is. This guy. And I know that he's the purser. Means that these two are... I don't really need to care about them. Same as these two women. Which means it basically begins here with the ship's steward. Tsunki Sati. And maybe Davy James is wrong as well, but it could just be that he's not locked because it disappears. So these are not regular seamen, though. I know that. He looks a little bit Indian. Who did he get shot at? By, rather. Oh, God. That was this one, where we don't really know who shot him. Let's check this out. It's like two decks down. One further down, and then we need to go to, like... Was it this side or the other one? It's the other one. The other side. Any hint? Sorry, I'm really slouching in my chair right now, but I'm just so incredibly done. Like, I would not be recording if it wasn't the stream, to be honest. Oh, it's him, right? That's him. Which one of them shot in this direction? This guy over there, like, who that? Johnny Sins. Is it Charles Minor? Oh my god, it's fucking Charles Minor. Right? Is he the only one even remotely looking like Johnny Sins? Yeah, white pants guy. Is Charles Minor wearing white pants? You can't tell. He's hiding them. But he's the only one with no hair. Except for these guys up there, but they're not here. We just need to hope that this is actually Tsungi Safi. But I think we just did it. Just that we need 2 more fates, or at least 1 more. That wasn't too hard now that we know who he is. Who's left? Who do we know, like, how they died? Let's go through this one by one. Okay, we have done these. If he's not Maba, he must be Hamadu. Wait a second, he's speaking Chinese though. No, wait, is it him? Like, which one of them is talking? If there's like 2 people that died, who do I know which one is talking? When there's like only 1 X. We kept this spot 1, right in the middle of the main deck.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest
He also got spiked.
and your dead friends?
Like earrings.
Shell? What shell?
He must be Hamadu. Alright, yeah, if we just assume as much. Oh, wait. So I believe I have 2 correct, which means we need a 3rd one. This guy. So many seamen left that like fuck around with the guns. It's either Alexander or George. Here we go. In the end, there must be a little bit of guesswork, right? Okay, so we got George right. Got Hamadu right. And Tsungi Safi. Alright, I'll continue going through the book like that, I think. Like, that's for the best. Do I just put them as drowned? Because let's be honest. What else could have happened to them during the Doom? When he disappeared? Not many people left. Who is this guy? He's with the topman. They were all drowned or torn apart. Yeah, here we go. Apparently. That was correct. 3 more fates. So the person was drowned. Omid Gul was drowned. And Nathan Peters was drowned. Not necessarily the ones I would have liked to be solved, but more fates, more good. So he too was drowned, I assume. That's a good educated guess, I think. And now there's not much left. I think it's the women that I haven't solved. And some of the people here. I don't know what happened with them. Or like Davy James. Considering that they escaped, though, I don't really want to assume that they drowned, but they could have. In one of the Doom scenes, you can see that boat being overturned by the Kraken. Jesus Christ, like that's a very, very small detail, I guess. But it's good to know that there's an actual hint and evidence towards it. Is there a hint? Is there a hint or evidence to what happened with these guys, other than Henry? Because these are the only ones I'm missing. It doesn't even make sense since I'm missing 3 people. Or rather, like, I'm currently missing 4 people, but it solves it in, like, batches of 3. You think they're also in Africa? Do you think they just followed Henry? Alive, Africa. Oh, well, apparently. 2 more fates correct. Okay. Solving it in pairs of 2 now. But there's 2 left, isn't there? Closest port thing is what I tried, but it was Africa. Due to the letter. That's how we know. We'll do the same for her alive in Africa. Davy James. Somewhere in a locker. There we go. All currently solvable fates correct. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm gonna check my recording space in a second because if it locks out now, it'd be very bad. It's a blind spot now. There's nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. Does it want me to go now? Or what do I need to do to continue the game? Like, correctly, Emil? Again, first of all, let me check real quick how much recording space I have left. Yes, enough, I think. So, boop. They left with Henry, and without money, they stayed in the same place. But you know, it's been a while though, so they could have, right? So do I now go down to the little boat, or how do I solve bargain? Until you leave the ship and return the book to me. Yeah, I leave now, right? Just leave. Where is it? There, right? Okay.
We should go.
Yeah.
Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
Okay. What's that? What's that sound? How do I go? Oh, just looking at him. Yeah, where is the monkey?
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
I love this boat ASMR. One week later. The Honorable East India Company insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn, victim of calamitous events at sea, prepared by the Company Office of Investigation. The ship was damaged in squall in the Atlantic sunken storm. Former payment payout claim £20,000. All cargo lost. Cargo lost. Captain Robert Whitrow, suicide by gun. Murder of crewmate 4 is late for fated to the ground. William Hoskett shot. Gun. The captain. Attempted mutiny. Hoskett tried to... Yeah, I guess towards the end? Edward Nichols, like he was the real criminal. Murder of crewmate, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo. Martin Parrott, fate unknown. Findings of merit. Extraordinary valor. Exceptional performance of duties. State awarded. Well, I don't know. I mean, he nearly fell on his sword. Davies was clubbed. Alfred Castile, yeah, he was like the double gunning bosun. Torn apart. Findings of merit. Exceptional performance of duties. State awarded outstanding wages and reward £70. The bosun's mate, the miner, the Frenchman. He killed someone. By accident, didn't he? Henry Evans, the surgeon, has a claim of $50. A state awarded outstanding wages. Okay. Abandonment of crew and vessel. Well, I mean, at this point. Okay. The surgeon's mate. Extraordinary valor. Okay. Winston Smith, the carpenter, speared. Spiked. Struck by a tail, the cook. Emil O'Farrell, the butcher, spiked. Christian Wolf, the gunner, shot. Exceptional performance of duties. I guess he tried to fend off the Kraken, didn't he? Duncan McKay, abandonment of crew and vessel. Artist crushed while shitting as well. Like, they should have put that down. Abigail Hoskett was clubbed, no claim made. So was Nuncio Pasca was knifed. Edward Nichols. Emily Jackson alive in Africa. Abandonment of crew and vessel. How can you call it abandonment? Like, that seems a very negative word considering that she was just a passenger, right? She left. She didn't abandon. Is it over? You finally beat the game? Well, yeah, I mean, there's like a little bit coming up still, I guess, but I hope it doesn't take too long. Claude. Jane still alive. Burned. Spiked, shot. Failure to perform duties. Is there anything like really interesting in these, Emil? I mean, it's basically what we found out about them, right? Exploded. Knifed by Ola Switer. Charles was burned. Is this really how they did things back then, though? Like, do they really have, or did they really have magic compasses that let them dive into people's memories? Is that a realistic game? We ran away with a boat. Yeah, but didn't we... couldn't we have told them? Yeah, but the captain wanted it, basically. Or rather, at this point in time, with like 48 out of 60 people dead, there was no point in, like, staying on this huge-ass boat. Mama! Exceptional performance of duties. Yes, my tattooed friend. Things here change depending on what you wrote, mostly if you blame deaths on beast or people. Oh. So is it good if I have a lot of claims or not? Crushed by cargo, Solomon sight, died due to illness. Amadou got spiked. Preliminary draft of this assessment has been approved by Royal Trade Guarantor. Total claim £29,000, which is like 30 million these days, I think. On behalf of the Honorable East India Company, I certify all statements as accurate and declare this matter closed in its entirety. Brain. The pocket watch remains in your possession. Okay. The book returns to its original owner, Henry Evans in Morocco, as requested. Oh, in tune, or rather in sync with the music, I like that. What else? 1 year later. A very big room. Someone is knocking. Why can I not get up? Just staring at the wall. What did you say?
Can you believe it? A package at this hour. Oh, the thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside.
Can she sound any more British?
I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
Here's a funny thing. You can blame all the deaths on the captain and the game will accept it because he's responsible for all lives on the ship. No. That's such a weird Easter egg. Or like, tidbit. Okay, is it the eyes of the remaining people or what is in this package? Chief Inspector. Oh no, it's a woman. Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving a package, which is not a euphemism. He was very pleased with your correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you, along with the means to complete it. As for the three of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. Regards, Jane Bird. Caw, 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 caw. You can hear the seagulls as you read the letter because of a name. Okay. What's that? Did we just get the dead monkey? That would have been funny as fuck. Oh shit, I think it's the monkey's paw. Is it the actual monkey's paw? Well, let's do this one last time. Or can we read the letter again? Okay. Before we dive in, this tale belongs to you now. Please finish it. H.E. Henry Evans. Pardon me. There's a few pages in bargain. Jesus Christ. Oh, God damn it. Okay, we're not done with the game yet. Emma, how much is it, like, time-wise? Should I save this for, like, next time, or...?
There you are. Collect your things. Where is the key? To that door. Gone. Damn. There's no time. We need to go. Right. Here you go. What are you up to? Nothing good.
No, snap! Why the fuck did Henry shoot the fucking monkey? Oh, I guess we did solve where Martin Barrett is now. However, he was spiked. Like, what did he shoot him with as well? Or rather, like, why was he, like, bound? 15 minutes? Okay. That's fucking depressing as hell, isn't it? Thank you very much, Henry, you jerk. Yeah, I shot that monkey and I cut off its paw just to send it to you after I died. So that you would be able to do what you are doing now? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I need to set up the supernatural events chain. That's why I need to kill the monkey now. A friendly but not entirely pleasant monkey companion was sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge. There you are, collect your things. Where's the key to the door? Gone. Damn, there's no time. We need to go. Right in you go. What are you up to? Nothing good. So he bound it so he can retrieve the paw. How did he know that he was gonna survive? Someone got locked in the lazaret for going nuts. Yeah, you're right. Earlier, right? Who was that, though?
Third shell. Captain didn't help me lift this. Stop! Why? Well, set you free. Give it the shell. Here. Do it. Hoist it out.
They're talking about one of the sirens.
Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave. Get the tail, boy. In return, the ship.
Yeah?
The Obra Dinn. See it home.
So was he like... Did he have an affinity to the supernatural, or why did he instruct him to do this? Who was doing that? Paul? And Davy. Is this a direct, like, does this directly lead outside, or is this just inside the boat, but, like, filled with water? I don't know how boats work, actually. They released the mermaids? Yeah, after the Kraken got released, they thought, we need a sequel. He wanted the ship to survive, that's it. Yeah, but why would he think that the ship survives if he sets the mermaid free, together with the shell? Oh, he got spiked, didn't he? Leave it, help me lift it. Stop, wait. We just set you free. Give it a shell. Eh? Do it. Hoist it out to the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave. Leave me alone, basically. Get the tail, boy. Return the ship. The Obra didn't see it home. Are you on a ship? I am on a ship, and I'm, like, solving shit. Ship. Ship or something. Murders and stuff. Wow. Like quick haywire. Who that? Oh, the captain. Oh, he went stabbity stab on them. You better get the fucking Kraken gone, or I'm gonna like stab you up your fucking 2 pairs of titties. Why is Roald Dahl holding onto this shell though? Is he the one that went crazy earlier? Oh yeah, you were my steward for the past 20 years. That's what he said, right? The captain is hardcore. Yes, I guess he is. Anyone watching this? No. We're just waiting for the memory to subside. Solves shit. There's not much you can't solve with a good stabbing. A captured beast fought against its jailer and was spared for the trouble. Okay. Let's see. Oh no! Oh, am I really going into the memory of this thing? Okay.
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
Is this like based on actual events, like on real life? It just fucking kills them all. Gonna shoot you if you don't, you stupid bitch! Look, she's even trying to like claw at him. Like the captain takes no bullshit from them. Yes, we have sirens and krakens. Oh god, thank god I've never seen them before. Like I didn't see the Japanese spider crabs before, so that's why I'm asking, you know. Like it all could be real. Have you seen the mermaid skeletons? I've seen The Little Mermaid. An unholy creature's defiant shrieks were greeted with a fatal bullet. It's in the lazaret. I always thought the lazaret was like a sick bay or something. But this doesn't really look like something where you would put your sick people. Maybe there's a different explanation for the term lazaret. Maybe someone can give it to me. I usually have to deal with them when I go on ship. I actually believe you. You wouldn't trick me. Not you, Golden One. When do you think I could bone a harpy? Jesus Christ. Would you really want to?
Quicksilver.
Oh shit, it burns! Were they all just mass tripping or something due to the Quicksilver? Or like, how did he... Like, he opened this thing up and immediately burned to the Quicksilver? Like, how the fuck did that happen? How deadly is Quicksilver? How deadly is Quicksilver, actually? Lightning Hand, you must be able to, like, answer this, right? Can you give me the quick rundown on Quicksilver? Make it a slow rundown if you want to. Or did he touch shell and the shell was just covered in it, or? Don't inhale it or you're dead. Is it really that deadly? What do you put it then? It's not burnt then, is it? Is it poisoned? Poisoned. All fate's correct. Okay. And we were only able to solve this because The surgeon shot a monkey. Funny. If you inhale that shit, your brain is a fuck. The reason the phrase "mad as a hatter" exists. Why were hatters like? Did they have to do with like Quicksilver, or what do the hatters have to do with it? Moonwalking out of here. Quicksilver is Mercury, right? Yeah. Okay, what am I doing now? Am I like bashing my head against the wall? Or am I going, oh yeah, okay, guess that happened. No one will ever know other than me. The end. A little bit anticlimactic, to be honest. Compared to what was going on during the game, the end was very, like, mellow, almost, I think. I would say. So... but it's okay. That's alright. Mercury is deadly because you cannot get it out of your lungs. I heard it is for the rest of your life, but I don't think you would be blasted like it. Can you survive like a mercury poisoning? If it's that deadly, why are we not dropping this shit in like over like war territory or something? Just a boatload of mercury. I think it's not just mercury, it's a magic bullshit. Yeah. I mean, what the fuck happened on sea, right? Magic. What did you expect from an investigation game? I don't know. Like, I want, like, if I wanted it to end with a bang, then they would have had the perfect setup, right? To like reveal something incredibly outrageous, something like an actual twist, right? They can give you the ending and you know how it ends, but if you put the twist right in the middle and you make it a good twist, like that would have given it the that it needed. But all the bargain chapter was basically like the main twist was he needed to set up the chain, so that's why he shot the monkey, right? But that didn't really hit me too hard because it was a fucking monkey. Like if he had shot an actual person to set up the chain, revealing the doctor to be a killer himself and getting away with it or something, I think that would have been better. Like that would have left a bigger impact on me. So even better if that had invalidated some of my work. Like if he had shot one of the women down in the lazaret, even though I solved them as like correctly alive, like if it had come out that no, the doctor did shoot one of them, I just thought they were with him. It's wrong. The doctor, like, he did the necessary evil and stuff. That's okay. But the monkey, I couldn't care less over the fucking monkey. But yeah, I don't know. Like it is the same as with and it's very funny that I do think of this because like it's the same developer obviously, but it's the same as with the with Papers, Please. It's very much a journey game where you like what happens during the gameplay is well worth the effort, but the end fizzles out a little. But mostly because like what happens during the game is so good that your expectations get built up far too high for anyone to deliver correctly, I think. Almost. So like that's a very high like burden, or very big burden if you create a game that is so immersive and good at times, like in the middle of it. Like the whole segment of suddenly shit hitting the fan with like the sirens and stuff. Like I mean the Kraken, okay, I expected that, but I didn't expect like the spider people and the sirens, right? But that very much took me out, right? Because that would be the wrong phrase, but it definitely took me for a spin. Lambda, you're addicted to twists. I diagnose you with Japanese media addiction. Yeah, I mean, but isn't a good twist? Isn't that like the best? Imagine if I come out like in 2 months' time and I say I'm actually like I am like I'm your mother or something. I don't know. And I can prove it. Like, wouldn't that be a great twist? Pardon me. Mercury's expensive. There isn't a lot of it. To answer the question why we don't toss something like Mercury over areas, I think you should consult Geneva again as to why mustard gas is banned. I don't think anyone gives like two pieces of fucks about the Geneva Convention, to be honest. The monkey's just a tool. The end answers the question why the ship arrived at all. But if by that point everything was already solved, why did they go haywire towards the end? Like, why did Hoskett try to kill the captain and stuff? And, like, why did Henry try to kill the captain? Like, why did they try to kill themselves? And how did the ship arrive without anyone? How would you put this? Like, what's the correct verb? Like, driving it? I don't know. Maneuvering, I think. I like good twists too, but they are not the only good storytelling too. And you know what? I'm not addicted to twists. I'm like addicted to a story good from start to finish. Like, I'm looking for that. I'm not addicted to, but I'm looking for it desperately. And this built my hopes up too high. And the end, again, like, for me, it felt like it fizzled out. It didn't carry the impact anymore. They didn't have full information. It was a communication error. It's to the ship mermaid bullshit. Do you think the game would have been better if it hadn't been like this supernatural? If everything could have been explained away with like human error or greed and stuff. I mean, most of it was basically greed. And I'm okay with like some accidental deaths due to like, natural occurrences, like a storm or something, but I don't know. With a dev compass. You're right, okay. Some suspension of disbelief is necessary to get this thing to work, but where did the doctor even get the dev compass from? And why did the East India Company accept my findings? Did I tell them that I had a dev compass and that it told me who died how? Or there's a little bit left out, I guess, of the story. Okay, that's just about right. The Kraken is fine. The Supernaturals weave nicely here. Definitely. I think the reveal of the Supernatural, it is perfectly delivered. Like, suddenly, right? It grabs you by the balls with the Kraken, because the Kraken is just enough believable. You go with, of course there is a fucking Kraken here, right? And it shows you the Kraken before anything else, really. Like, it shows you the Kraken very early. Oh, there was a Kraken attack. And that's the doom, of course, a Kraken attack, right? And then it fucking goes, and it absolutely, it snaps your dick off by revealing the spider crab people, and then the sirens, like the mermaids. Like that's a very well placed reveal of these enemies. I don't know if you can call them. Like the timing of that is great, absolutely perfectly delivered. But I did like this too. It's just I'm wondering whether or not like a game like this can work if you just shift it in a different direction. Like investigation type games in general, like detective games. Isn't there like a procedurally generated detective game that released like a few months ago? I think it flopped or something. It's early access. Because I'm hankering for a little bit more of that. I like puzzle games, okay? As bad as I am at them, I do like them. Because I like it when it goes, ah. Or when I go, ah. I love this game very much. Did you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still musing, like, inside of my head, whether I would give this a 9 out of 10 or not. Whether it's like an 85 out of 100 or a 9 out of 10. I think it's very close to an 88 out of 100. It would be a 95 if the gameplay was more to my liking. But I'm being entirely subjective there. It's interesting. What other games did this guy create? We're gonna end the stream now. Like that, my end review for this is 88 out of 100, or an 8.8 out of 10 on the Lambda score. So bye YouTube. Bye bye.